Y'all smell that? Smells like ass and bitch and trash and pick your negative superlative because they all apply. Um, the Carolina Panthers are an embarrassingly bad football team that is so bad they're desperately trying to win and have only won one game. And the Saints just lost to them. And by the way, did something that's like hasn't been done like I don't know, like 20, 30 years. Like they rushed for over 150 yards. They outgained them by over 150 yards total. They won the turnover battle, and they still took home that fucking L. That big, disgusting, pathetic L. And not only did they take the L, it just such a predictable way. Dennis Allen's defense making Bryce Young look like almost like an NFL player. Then Derek Carr comes out and just doo doo all over the field. And then, of course, as he always does, the man panics and just chucks it on 4th and 4 to Cedric Wilson. And yeah, it's that bad. But I don't even want to talk about all that like right now. Like that was embarrassing and it was gross and it was terrible and it was bad and it's really frustrating because I want the Saints to be good. I want the Saints to be fun. I want things to be hopeful about. I just don't fucking see any except AK still awesome. That's the one thing we can hold on to right now. Alvin Kamara is still awesome. I got nothing else. Um Here's the other thing I do want to say though. Michael Thomas was right. Michael Thomas was always right. I know some fans didn't like his method of delivery. I understand that some fans are, that jersey and that logo above all. And so a player who's not here anymore, shitting on the organization, on the team, on the coaches on the way out, like you're just that tribal instinct's going to kick in and we're going to go against that guy no matter what. I understand that that's a thing. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. But we have to accept objective reality. Michael Thomas pointed out Derek Carr is a bad quarterback with bad mechanics who makes bad decisions, and when he's pressured, he panics and he just throws the ball up and he puts players in positions of risk. He damn near killed Chris Olave today. And I recognize that there are some people within the fan base who do not understand what is and is not a hospital ball, so I'll make this super, super simple for folks. A hospital ball is when the quarterback throws it to a receiver and puts them in a position where they are unable to defend themselves for a defender coming at them for a hit. That's a hospital ball. The most common type of hospital balls are when you either throw it high or behind, or like the one that hurt Michael Thomas, both, because the player tries to make an adjustment, typically in the air, to try to make a play. And because of that, you're not on the ground. You're basically, for that moment of impact, floating in the air, and you have no way to brace yourself for impact, and you are more likely to get blasted and hurt in that position than in any other time. That's why it's a hospital ball. That's exactly what happened to Chris. Now, there's a lot of football reasons why that pass shouldn't have been thrown, but regardless, it was a damn hospital ball. You almost killed your teammate. Now, do I think Derek Carr did that on purpose? No. Do I think he genuinely probably feels a little bit bad or at least wants Chris to be okay? Probably. Is it something that consistently happens when Derek Carr is the quarterback? Yes, because he's got bad feet, bad mechanics, bad habits, and bad judgment. And that's what leads to those bad throws that get teammates hurt. And his teammates know it. Michael Thomas knew it on the way out. And the other thing Michael Thomas knew on the way out was that Dennis Allen can't coach, There is no accountability, and there is organizational rot in New Orleans that has become more and more apparent the moment Sean Payton took a sabbatical, quit, and Drew Brees retired. And that is as simple as it needs to be. Those are the facts. It's Falcons hate week next week, so I'm gonna try to come up with three keys to victory. But yeah, I mean, at some point it's just look, get this coach, get this GM, get this quarterback out of my face, do what you got to do to get a top pick, and look, you get Shador, you get Cam Ward, like you get one of those players in the draft, or even if you roll with Rattler and Hayner and you just load up the offense with weapons and go into the next draft and it's like, look, if we don't have a quarterback, we got weapons. Now we can go put assets to quarterback. Like, regardless of what path, pick a path, take a path. This path, man, we're already halfway down the cliff. We're about to hit the ground. Like, it's gross. Um, I would normally sign off with something like, "Hope you enjoyed it, had a good day, etc." But this sucked. This sucks. This ain't suck, and I'm tired of sucking. So I'm gonna grab some of those Reese's in the back and feed my fat ass.